the back of the glute. Woo!
We're pretty much rolling out right before bed.
We're rolling out before bed. You're gonna need a foam roller. Good old foam roller. We got these at OPTP, and we do have an affiliate link if you want to help support us when we share our Pilates tips. That's a really easy way, and then you get a foam roller out of it because you need one. Make sure you're okay to do myofascial release work with your doctor. Okay, how do you feel today?
I feel like my hips are tight.
Your hips are tight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good place to start. Should I start?
We can just both start.
Okay, yeah, there's really one best one. So we're going to put the foam roller behind you, and then we're gonna start seated on it. And then make sure you get your hands behind you on the floor. And we're going to allow your hips to just relax into the roller. We'll take an inhale, we'll take an exhale. With your hands, you could have your fingertips pointing away from your body or towards whatever is more comfortable for your wrist. You can even do a fist. I don't think elbows will work very well unless you have an extremely strong core. So just if you get tired with your wrists, take breaks. So we're gonna point both the knees to the right, and you're gonna feel a little bit more weight on that right glute. And then we're gonna roll across the back of the hips. You're just kind of rolling to the inside, outside edges of your feet. And we're gonna tip the knees the other way. And let's take this a few times. This probably already feels great. We're rolling across the glutes and the piriformis underneath.
It definitely doesn't feel intense.
If anyway, doesn't feel intense?
No.
Yeah, and if it feels like there's any, like the intensity is too high, again, take a break and maybe try getting back into it, or maybe this just isn't the right one for you tonight. We're gonna send the knees to your right. And then we're gonna kind of lift the left hip away from the roller so you're just on the right glute, and we're gonna roll up and down the back of your right butt cheek, basically. This is very intense for me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I like to do to make it more intense? Well, on the corner.
On the corner, oh my goodness. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure you're not like sinking into your shoulders. You want to make sure you're really lifting up and out of your arms, just so that you're not like releasing all your weight onto the roller, but this is kind of like an active stretch. Cool. If you want to intensify even more, you do not have to. You can. We're pointing the knees to the right. We're going to take the right leg and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Make sure this left knee is tracking over the center of your left foot, and you're not doing something funky with the knee, but be safe with that knee. And we can keep rolling up and down the back of that glute. I would say here your hands might be getting tired, so if you've been resting in a one way, maybe make a fist. You can also take one of your hands, the left one, if your knees are pointing to the right, and just kind of get some weight off it for a second while we do this 4 stuff. Okay, so we're gonna roll about halfway down. The intensity probably is gonna be a little higher because there's kind of a narrow muscle that goes across the back of the hip. We're gonna try to trace it. So you're gonna trace across the back of the hip, rolling all the way to the outside of your hip. So you're really going far to the right with your hips. And then we're gonna roll the hips back to center. If you feel this down the leg, I would say undo the 4. Maybe it's just a little too much. We want that, like when you're rolling and doing myofascial release work, you want to, what am I trying to say? You want to be able to facilitate a release in your muscles. So you shouldn't feel like your body is fighting it too much. Okay, we're gonna do one more thing on this side. So we're gonna make like a circle around your right butt cheek. So we're gonna find the top of your hips. We're gonna roll up. Just before you roll over the top of the hip, we're gonna roll even further to the outside of your hip, to your greater trochanter, just the outside of your hip. And then we're gonna roll down to your sit bone, so kind of the bottom of the butt cheek. And then we're gonna roll back up along the glute to make sure you're on a muscle, not a bone. Go to the top, way over to the outside, down to the sit bone. And then back up. Let's reverse that. Marius is back on the 4. Woo! I feel like I'm rolling away. I hope you can see me and not just my legs.
Are you in the frame?
I don't know.
Come closer.
Okay, phew. Okay, so let's come up to sitting. You can get off your roller, just kind of sit on it. Let's just do some wrist circles.
I don't know if I felt that much.
No?
Did you?
Was a different part of your hips are tight?
I don't know. I just maybe at the end. Because that tight, it's just going
Yeah, that could be.
Try again.
The other side. So we're gonna tip the legs to the left. Marius is still gonna do the right side, I guess. And we're gonna roll up and down the length of the left hip. Woo! Ay. That's a lot.
Really?
It's just weird. I
I
don't
want to feel
know.
what you're feeling. I want to feel what you're feeling. Yeah, just feel light in your face somehow.
Okay, if you want, you can roll across your left ankle over your right knee.
So, like I feel the muscles flipping here.
Yeah.
So when you do this, like.
Yeah, and then we'll roll halfway down and we'll find that piriformis. Whoop, and you're gonna trace it all the way to that greater trochanter, outer hip, back towards the center of your hips. We're staying on the muscles.
I can feel this time more. I can feel this time.
And make sure you're breathing through this stuff. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then if you'd like, you can make a circle around the back of the glute. Woo! And sometimes when you want to go really fast, I'm probably going to say this a lot throughout the series, sometimes when you want to just like go like this, slow down, slow down. Slow down. And where you want to go faster is probably exactly where you should be slowing down, because you're probably going fast over it because you don't want to feel the feelings. But in order to get a release with the myofascial release work, you have to feel. So I'm mostly telling that to myself right now because there's just one spot I just don't, I guess I don't want to roll it out. No. The other thing rolling does is it brings circulation and blood flow to the muscles. So you're getting like fresh nutrients and oxygen to the muscles, everything the muscle needs. So it's also a great way to like prep a muscle, not for like a HIIT class or like jumping, but is a great way to prepare the muscles for Pilates exercises, because you can like feel the muscle a little better because like all the blood flow is going there. And be like, oh, that's exactly the muscle I want to activate. So for a lot of people, just because we sit a lot in our culture, so for a lot of people, the glutes are weak because we're like sitting on them all day instead of like squatting and working them. So myself included, the glutes can be really hard to fire sometimes and get back online. Rolling is one way you can like figure out and learn about your muscles and really like locate them and be like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I want to activate. When you're done, kind of get off your wrists again, do one of these, do one of these, maybe click your wrists a few times, and that's kind of a lot on the hands. Marius, are you gonna do our stability exercise?
Yes.
Yeah, what's our stability exercise? Feel like either a glute bridge, or if we're still focusing, I don't know what kind of hip you want. Do we want a long psoas ab moment?
Psoas. Oh, for sure.
With the foam roller though, right?
Yeah, with the foam roller, but should we do like a butterfly knees?
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the roller under our hips, right under our sacrum, and we're gonna do our stability exercise. So let's bring your feet together, knees together, just draw your legs together, and then feel them moving towards one another. And just maybe decipher if you can release one leg a little bit. And then engage that leg, and then release the other leg.
Release where and engage where?
In your inner thigh.
Oh.
And then you can release both legs from, I guess, release from your midline. So open your knees. And you can just feel your arms relaxing. And then I feel the inner thigh stretching here. But we are mostly going to focus on going in a symmetrical way. Then close your knees. And squeeze your legs. And open your legs. I feel like my right shoulder is really stressing. But you kind of want to arch your lower back, but also relax your back at the same time. And we'll just continue to open and close your knees. And just what else you can relax? Maybe you can relax the back of your neck.
Am I letting my knees go all the way?
Yeah.
All the way, all the way?
What do you mean, like backwards?
No, we're just letting my knees open all the way.
I think so. How does it feel?
Mm. Good.
So, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then as you're moving your knees together and you're opening your legs, you gotta keep going. But you can feel on the roller if there's any muscle tone changing. If you feel like something's like popping or your glutes are engaging, you can relax your glutes. And just feel your sacrum on both right side and the left side resting. And just like taking on the weight of the legs. Did you see the bike with the seat that split and like slides?
Like you pedal with your sit bones?
Well, it's just like it goes. It's...
Oh my god, that sounds like my nightmare.
I know, it sounds like a nightmare first. I thought about you right away. I was like, what about your sacrum? And like, okay, so that was that stability exercise.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Thanks for joining us.
Right.
And we'll see you next time on our December. We don't have a name for our series. Rolling by the fire.
Rolling into the new year.
Rolling into the new year. Rolling through the holidays.
Rolling over.
I think every day this series is going to have a new name.
Rolling with it.
Rolling with it. I feel like in the context of these times, is rolling with it maybe not the vibe we want.
B-roll.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll find it.
Yeah, maybe B-roll. That's kind of fun. I hope this is still recording.
Definitely feels like a B-roll.